Meet Sarah and David. They are both 25, they make the exact same salary, and they have the exact same monthly expenses. Let's skip ahead to their retirement party at age 65. Sarah checks her account and sees $2.8 million. David checks his and sees $1.2 million. Sarah reached that number by setting aside $7,000 a year, starting on her 25th birthday and never stopping. David followed the exact same plan, putting in the exact same amount. He simply waited until age 35 to get started. Skipping that first decade cost David the initial $70,000 he didn't contribute, plus the massive compounding power he missed out on. Waiting 10 years erased over $1.5 million in final wealth. The total cash you put in is a factor, but how long you let it sit determines the outcome. The math proves that time is the heaviest weight on the scale. Sarah achieved this without relying on a regular bank account. She held her money inside a specific container called a Roth IRA. The defining rule of this account is that you take money from your paycheck, pay taxes on it up front, and then put it inside. The payoff arrives later. Once your money is inside the Roth IRA, it grows without any tax penalties. When Sarah withdraws her $2.8 million in retirement, she owes absolutely nothing. Because the government takes $0 of that final fortune, the Roth IRA operates as the most powerful legal wealth protection tool available to the middle class. Replicating this strategy is straightforward. You go to a major brokerage website like Vanguard, Fidelity, or Schwab and open an account online. It takes the same amount of time as opening a checking account. The maximum you can put in right now is $7,000 a year. Broken down, that is roughly $583 a month. If you don't have $500 to spare, $50 works perfectly. Getting into the monthly rhythm of moving money is far more important than the initial dollar amount. Here is the trap that catches most beginners. They deposit their money into the Roth IRA, assume they are done, and let it sit as stagnant cash. A Roth IRA doesn't earn money automatically. It is essentially an empty, tax-free container. You have to actively choose investments to place inside of it. So what exactly do you put in this container to make the dollars multiply? The most reliable solution for a beginner is something called an S&P 500 index fund. Instead of trying to guess which individual company will succeed, this one single purchase automatically buys you tiny, partial shares of the 500 largest companies in the United States. Inside your brokerage account, you find this by typing VOO or FXAIX into the search bar and clicking Buy. Over long historical periods, holding this specific collection of companies has returned an average of about 10% a year. By buying the index, you eliminate the stress of picking individual stocks. You are linking your future wealth directly to the combined success of the American economy. The final step separates successful investors from anxious ones: complete automation. In your account settings, you instruct the brokerage to pull a set amount from your checking account every month and use it to instantly buy that S&P 500 fund. Then you close the app. When the daily news claims the market is dropping, you ignore it entirely. Automating the process removes human emotion and forgetfulness. It ensures compound interest works in the background, uninterrupted for decades. The entire plan comes down to 4 items: open the account, fund it monthly, buy the S&P 500, and go live your life. Your 65-year-old self is waiting to see if you act today or if you procrastinate and lose $1.5 million. Checking off this entire list takes less than 15 minutes of actual time on your computer. Open a new tab right now and start the clock. The cost of doing nothing is simply too high.